last year. This project has a 1% for art project associated with it, and we did a nationwide search to find an artist. And the panel included a number of members of the local arts community. We had a member from the Maple Leaf community. On this panel is Patrick Merrill, who is from Denver, Colorado. And about a little over a year now, Patrick has been working with Greg and Katie at Berger, Parks, and SPU, and looking through a lot of the notes that was said, a lot of the notes from previous meetings where he was really interested. I guess the community was interested in artwork that really tied the park to water, because it's a reservoir, but also the nature. They wanted some sort of educational component, so he kind of took that. And he was really fascinated by really looking into how this reservoir, this particular reservoir, because it is fed by two watersheds that supply our drinking water, both the Cedar and the Tolt. And he wanted to create this stone sculpture where he was going to take two stones, one taken from the Tolt watershed and one from the Cedar River watershed, slice them and sort of start bringing them together, sort of like as the reservoir is. And I guess the area where we're looking at for the artwork would be here in the view area. And within all of these horizontal areas that are going to be exposed from the slicing and overlapping, Patrick is going to do some very shallow pools in there so that during the rainy season, water will collect in these areas and kind of sort of reflective pool, sort of again, up in the sky, the mountains. So you have this connection between, especially from where the views from the site go, you can see the water sources.
How large are those now?
I'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
They're pretty, about 5 feet.
Okay.
So actually, there's one stone he selected a few months back at the Cedar watershed, so it's 78 inches. It'll be sliced a bit, and then also with the footing and everything. So it'll probably be about 5 feet in height, and about 6 feet in width, and where the two stones come together. And it's a stone from the Tolt. So SPU has been really involved with the project and helping Patrick out, identifying stones. And the nice thing about this, I don't know how much access it will be, but he's going to actually do a lot of the work with the carving with the shell pools on site. So he'll be there. He'll spend a lot of time here with the community to work on the project. If there are any questions, I can answer. Yes?
There's going to be some kind of surface protective for graffiti?
Yeah, they'll have a coating. It's just to help protect their sacrificial coating on that applied when recalled to remove. Yes.
Two questions. Do we have access to your pictures, like on the website somewhere?
Are they on your website?
Possibly, or maybe we can put the name on top.
Yeah, we want to first to make sure that
I'm taking a picture. And the other question is if you put a protective coating on it for graffiti and stuff like that, will that like not let moss or whatever? Because some of those rocks have moss on them, or like stuff like that grow on us.
I don't know. I mean, they're going to be flame trees, so everything's going to be wiped off. In terms of anything sort of microbial growth eliminated. But I mean, over time, I don't know.
Yeah.
In those areas.
Moss probably won't grow on it because that gets a lot of sunshine there, and moss tends to like the shade. So I would guess.
It'll grow on the north.
We're just thinking about
Yeah.
Seattle being 11 months out of the year.
Now, are people going to climb on those?
They could.
They can. All right.
Hopefully, it would
I was just
respect the efforts. Yes.
Do you have any concern about the areas that collect the water, the pools breeding mosquitoes?
Yeah, we're going to continue them very shallow so that they'll evaporate when the sun does come out. So yeah, they're not going to be deep pools. So just very, very shallow. It's very confident. Yeah.
And is this going to be presented like a traditional sculpture with a nothing around it sort of thing, or?
That's, he and Berger are working on how the setting where the sculpture will be. They're working on that, so hopefully they can.
The idea is to integrate it within the project.
It was pretty subtle in the sketches, but you could kind of see the circle and then kind of that view shed there you just barely kind of see how we just started that dialogue about how these will fit together. So when we get looking at that corner a little bit more and think about the grades and how that will sit in there, we're going to be kind of, and we thought it was a great idea when we started to talk about this because we sort of felt like we needed a focal point out on that corner, something to really enhance that. So we're glad that he was excited about using that too.
And only that it's aware,